Today, I'm going to talk to you about technology usage. Who here uses technology within like an hour and a half before they go to bed? That's what I thought. I use technology a lot in my life, and I used to use it almost every night before I went to bed. And there actually came a point where I didn't know why I wasn't sleeping anymore. I would wake up frequently. I would not sleep until exhaustion took me, which was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I would be groggy all day. I wouldn't be able to get to sleep the next night even though I was tired, and this continued for a whole semester to the point where I could be found sleeping in a rest area at my school instead of being in class. It also got to the point where it affected my relationships and the people around me. Now, the Academy for Pediatric Research actually found that people who use technology before they go to bed, mostly younger people, actually are 1.5 to 2 times less productive than their counterparts who didn't use technology before they went to bed. Now, there are some contributing factors with the technology, but it's mostly things like your phone, laptops, Netflix, TVs, even your Kindles that are supposed to be good for you. They all affect your sleeping patterns. For one, it affects melatonin production in your body. Leaving ringers on or notifications, even vibrations, can wake you up in the middle of the night. And these two things can actually create long-lasting patterns in your sleep cycles. So let's talk about melatonin. The National Foundation for Sleep found that 90% of Americans use technology before they go to bed. In this case, in this room, it's 100%. But 90% of Americans use technology. Now, in that technology, it emits what we call blue light or daylight. And that reduces the chemical in your brain that allows you to go to sleep and maintain sleep throughout the night, which is called melatonin. Now, melatonin can be supplemented with things from a store with vitamins and things of that nature, but nothing equates the melatonin in your brain. So, using blue light or from technology, you actually reduce that chemical in your brain, which doesn't allow you to sleep and which doesn't actually maintain sleep throughout the night. Now, along with that, the Foundation for Sleep actually found that, they actually found that 22% of Americans leave their phones on with notifications or vibrations in the middle of the night. Now, this can be a big problem due to the fact that if it wakes you up during REM sleep, which is your deepest sleep, which is the sleep where you dream, your body repairs itself, mental processes happen that allow you to function the next day, you can actually wake up more groggy and more tired because you've been woken up in your REM sleep in the middle of the night. Now, melatonin and the sleep deprivation that's caused by REM can actually cause you to have a long-lasting pattern in your life. The Journal for Sleep Sciences actually found that if you use technology within the hour of going to sleep, at least 5 times a day, you will actually set your circadian rhythm, which is your sleeping pattern, to a later point in time. So you fall asleep later and you want to wake up later throughout the week. You only need to do this 5 times out of the week in order for that pattern to shift. So imagine doing it almost every night and how much that'll shift your whole entire sleep cycle later and later into the night. So I'm going to show you what the blue light looks like, and I'm actually going to show you something that you can do in order to help prevent your sleep rhythm from shifting and from the melatonin from being reduced in your brain. You'll notice the light that this is emitting, compared to even this light, is bluish, right? Maybe even white. Well, there's a program that you can use, let's say late at night, you want it to be a little warmer. And you can actually change the color temperature of your screen. You'll notice that it's green right now, right? because of the light and stuff like that. But you can just make it a little warmer, that way it's easier on your eyes. And so you can download these types of programs for your cell phone, for your laptops, and making the light warmer or kind of orange will actually allow your brain to produce melatonin still while you're surfing the web, while you're on your phone, watching Netflix. You can download it for most devices. And it will let melatonin be produced in your brain while you're on technology, which will allow you to get better sleep, which will allow you to not shift your circadian pattern. So, with all this being said, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to persuade you to do something to prevent sleep loss. I think it's something that a lot of us notice, but a lot of us don't want to take care of. Take it from me, change something. Make your screen a little warmer in temperature. Maybe read a book instead of surfing the web. You don't need to know what people are doing on Facebook. Who needs to know that? Read a book, listen to an audio tape, listen to music. Do something else besides looking at technology. And if you have to look at technology, do something preventative to help you get a better night's sleep.